in the interviewee seat for once.
Yes, I'm in your bedroom.
In my bedroom, there's a lot to look at.
Yes.
I hope it's not too distracting.
It's very colourful.
Yeah, and for once you're normally behind the camera, and today I'm in front of it asking you the questions, all the wonderful questions that you've been asking all of our Menagerie Deluxe performers.
The same 5 questions.
The same 5 questions, and I'm going to ask them to you today.
I probably should have thought about what my answers are going to be.
Do it on the fly.
Okay.
You can do it, you're a pro.
Yeah.
You are so much a pro that you are putting on this fabulous show at the Opera House. This is normally the Menagerie Deluxe, the Menagerie, which is a monthly show at the Fringe Bar. You've been producing that for about 3.5 years. Before that, you brought Dr. Sketchy to Wellington.
That's right.
And you've produced your own one-woman show in the Fringe.
Yeah.
And you won Best in Comedy.
Yeah, Fringe 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took that show to New York and did a run in New York as well.
Yeah. And you've also travelled the world. You've lived in Palestine, you've lived in Sudan, you were a ghost tour guide in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Last year you donated a kidney.
That's right.
You are a
Don't
woman...
even miss it. Donate a kidney. It's great.
You only need one, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You are a woman of so many talents and a huge inspiration to all of us in the burlesque and drag and performing community here in Wellington. You're like our fabulous mother that we look up to, and when it comes to, I always say to myself, what would Rachel do if I'm in a pickle? So here you are, and tell me, what is the best thing about being you?
I think that the best thing would probably be the sheer luck of being born in a time and place where I get to do what I want to do and be who I want to be. Being born in New Zealand where we've got freedoms, and being born at a time. Like, if you imagine what we like to do, we like to travel, we like to take our clothes off in public, we like to decide where we want to go and what we want to do and live our own lives. This is something that I socially couldn't do even 60, 70 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, even here in New Zealand, it just would have...
Especially as a woman.
It would have been unseen. Like, burlesque performers...
Oh, yeah.
Like, in the original age of burlesque, even though burlesque now is seen as cute and coy and theatrical, the original burlesque, they were outlaws because what they were doing in many places was actually illegal.
Scandalous.
Yeah, so they were the sex workers and the strippers. Like, now they, you know, the way that people sort of see, sex workers now is how burlesque performers were seen back in the day. And so, so that I get to do this without the same ramifications as the originators, but also that I get to travel and I get to do the kind of work I want. I don't have the expectation on me to, settle down, get married, have children, those sorts of things. That I have the freedom.
That's a great perspective to have. We're lucky to be alive in this time.
Yeah. Really. And that's a fluke. Like, you cannot choose when and where you're born. And even right here, right now, if I got born in many, many countries in the world, there's no way that I get to indulge in such a frivolous life. Like the variety in the burlesque, the sequins and the rhinestones and the stilettos and the face lashes is a world of frivolousness.
And privilege for
and
us.
Privilege that I love, because I love that there's room in our life for it. There's room for serious, and there's room for social issues, and there's room for all of those things. But we have space in our life to actually care about feather boas and to put together these crazy, weird, lovely, entertaining, wondrous shows. Like, we get to have those options in our life that we can focus on what we want and enjoy.
Oh wow, you've made me feel so lucky to do what we both are doing.
Yeah.
And tell me, what would you like the audience to take away from the Menagerie Deluxe as a whole? Because you are producing this whole big show.
Yeah, of course. I would like primarily anyone who comes and sees the show to be entertained. Like, every single one of the acts. So we've got 16 different acts, and we've got as well as an amazing MC. And they've all been picked because, first and foremost, they're entertaining. They're entertaining in a different way. You'll laugh, you'll cry. Like, there's so many different sides. The talent is exceptional. Like, you'll be blown away. Like, not every act will be for every person. There'll be some acts that'll be like, no, I'm not really into that kind of style of comedy or that.
Yeah.
But the longest act is 8 minutes, and so there's always going to be something new, and there'll be definitely something that will catch your heart, and there'll be definitely something that will make you laugh out loud, and there'll definitely be something that you'll be thinking about a week later going, did we just see,
see aliens
was there
made out of rubbish doing percussion?
Yeah.
Did
that happen? Because, or did we see an incredible woman get into a teeny tiny box?
Yeah. Was it all a dream?
Yes. So I really want the kind of show that you'll think about a week later, and you'll get to see the spectrum of talent in Wellington performers and Wellington performing arts, because we do have such incredible talent in this city.
And you're putting it all on one stage, or a large portion of it on one stage.
Exactly.